welcome back to the channel. This is Tara and I am at Life Over Debt. Today we're going through our Q2 debt confession, but also my 1 year of tracking our debt confession. So we got bunches of numbers, bunches of coloring to do. So let's get into it. Movie from last time was made in 2004. Your hints were Seabrook, Young Love, 365 Letters, Windsor Plantation, and Dementia. That was The Notebook. Love that movie. Love the book even better. The book is different than the movie, just so you know. So we have next. Oh, I don't think this movie got enough credit. I know this was kind of based on a true story. So the year was 2000. Your hints are United States Navy, diving school, prosthetic limb, and 290-pound copper diving suit. I will give you an extra bonus hint. Remember, sometimes the hints have nothing to do with that particular movie, but could deal with one of the actors in that movie. But your hint is show me the money. Okay, so all right, let's get into it. So for June, we did pay all of our monthly bills, and you guys know I went over those numbers yesterday in my weekly spending recap. So here we go for June. I'm going to zoom you guys in. Numbers. Some of the numbers aren't what I expected, and some of them were better than expected. Grumpy old man, he's been doing this all morning. So as you guys know, I had to take $3,000 out of our high yield savings. It is what it is, but we did gain $28.73 in interest, which is going to our July CD ladder. That has already been done. We are now at $187.24 in our CD ladder. I'm just going to let him get it out. He's mad at me because I won't give him milk. And if he drinks milk, he ends up vomiting. Whatever. Unfinished savings challenges. Right now we have $1,530 in those. Sinking funds, we do have $6,306. My 401k went up just a little bit, $23.98.37, and the reason mine goes up just a little bit is because I am not contributing to that 401k anymore because I am not at that job, but I'm just letting it sit there and build money. Jimbo's did go up a little over $1,000 for $48,666.16, giving us a total number for all of our savings and everything, $64,116.50. Now, when we get down to the debt part, your girl made a mistake. It was a good mistake, but it made a mistake nonetheless. So you guys know that part of Jimbo's check does go into our credit union to pay for all of our vehicles, our truck, our car, our bike, and our camper. Well, it goes into one account and then I have to physically manually transfer into another account that the bills get paid out of, and I transferred it into the wrong account on the 15th of June. So it didn't pull on the 15th. So I was like, oh crap, I better go ahead and manually pay it, which is fine, not a big deal. So I did manually pay it. Well, I didn't realize the 15th was on a Saturday, and I'm like, well, whatever. On that Monday, they pulled it again. Whoops. So we made 2 payments, and then for some reason another one of the loans got paid again. I don't know why. I don't remember doing that, but okay. So 3 of our loans got paid twice in June. So there was just my car left over, and I'm like, well, there's money in there. Let me go ahead and make it because I got more principal because there was less interest on it. So hopefully that does not come to bite me in the rear end come July, because it doesn't say the payment's due until August now, so hopefully they don't just take it. So anyways, numbers. Mortgage, always the sad one. You know, it only had $146 paid to interest, but it is what it is. So we still have 67, 569, 68 in it. Personal loan, look at this, you guys. We put $1,100 on it, so we are at 11,607.36, which I know this will be in the 10,000 mark for July. I know it. My Honda did go down to 17, a little bit over 17. We paid $912.74 on it. So if you can see in the background why this is all a mess, it's because I had to erase everything. The Chevy, it went down, and it's almost down to the next one. So next month we will go down to 21,000 on that one. So yay. The Harley went down another 1,000, and this coming up month it will go down another 1,000. And so the camper as well, it's going to go down another 1,000 next month. So total debt as far as June, 162, 355.10. We did pay a total of $4,459.64 towards debt this month, thanks to those extra payments that were an accident, but it's okay. So that took us down 2.7% on our total debt. So yay! So that was June ending. So let's get into the fun stuff, shall we? We shall. Now I will tell you, I've been whoa, sorry, hoo-hoo, hi. I've been really bad at doing the receipt apps this month, so I'm just kind of, I'm kind of over it. So for Fetch, I did have to cash out some Fetch because my points were expiring. So I did get a $50 Sam's e-gift card and a $50 Amazon e-gift card. So we are down to 9,000. And that's totally fine. Receipt Hog, $35.46. And Frisbee, we are at $13.15. I told you, I've been doing bad. But Sam's Cash, and this is the reason that we use our Sam's card for all of our purchases, even though we cash stuff. We're at the $338 in Sam's Cash right now, you guys. And that's just from using our card for everyday purchases. And we pay it back every single week when we unstuff and go through our spending recap. Amazon rewards, I have not been on Amazon a lot, as you guys know. We are at $61.42, and our bank credit card, we are at $58.87 as far as points. And then receipt jar is the last one at $19.81. Zoom me back out so you're not like, boom. All right, so goals for this year so far, not doing bad. I wanted to put $12,000 in our high yield savings account. That's before we really started focusing on paying off debt. But you guys know that is down to $5,000 now. Bummer. But we still got something in case of a small emergency. I, of course, started my 12-month CD ladder, paying off student loans that came to a halt in March, so we could focus on a debt that's actually going to bring us money back in. I did start a high yield sinking funds for my high yield savings for my sinking funds. We have fully funded our Sturgis trip. Outside of cash budgeting, Jim did get a lump sum for a retirement, and we just put money back for that. We are still going to be very, very frugal while we are there. And yes, this is the new one, you guys. Get my channel monetized. As of last night, I did click the button to become monetized. I had already been a YouTube partner for some time. They sent me an email like a couple months ago, probably around like 700 subscribers, and I started that process. But yesterday I got to click the button to become monetized, so this will be my first monetized video. Yay! Okay, so now more fun stuff. As far we never get to color anything in on our mortgage, but that will change as soon as we get more debt paid off. But it looks like 6 months is when we finally get to a point when we can color off one. So maybe in August we might be able to color off something. But we got some fun stuff coming up. So for our debt payoff tracker, this is April. I want to color these in for April really quick. We got a big old chunk in April paid off, and yeah, so all of these blue, and I do count my regular payment and then my principal payment. So my regular payment only got this one little box, but this was all from that big O principal payment that we started using our debt challenges for. So that was a big one. Don't mind the sloppy coloring. Now for May, it wasn't as big. We did color off one more with our regular payment and then two more. I believe that's the month I had to put some money towards that checking account that houses our, our car loans. But for June, one more for the principal payment, the first payment, and then three more for this. You guys, look how much we colored in 3 months. That is amazing. Yay. Okay, auto loan. This one's for my Honda. So this was April. And then this was for May. And then June had that extra payment made. So we actually got 2 spaces for the regular payment and then an extra space for the principal payment. So yay for us. Awesome. All right. Truck's a little bit more expensive. So one for April, one for May, and two for June. That was a happy little accident, but like I said, hopefully they don't take the payment out this month. Motorcycle, 1 for April, 2 for May. Awesome. Do not mock my coloring. And then 1 for June, and then 1 for the extra payment in June. So I love coloring these trucks in. It helps me visualize. Camper got 1 in April, and then 2 in May, and then 2 in June. Okay, so on this next chart, I can't remember. Oh, student loan, we stopped halfway there. I can't remember if I showed you. Yeah, I did last time. So this is our total debt. We started out with $200,354.81. So we are going to color. We ended up paying over $10,000 in debt these past 3 months. So we're going to color in 10 more of these. So I'll do those and I'll be right back. All right, guys. Yes, I made a mistake. Yes, I started off with the first time with the wrong marker, so it tore my paper up a little bit, but we only have that much to be a quarter of the way done, you guys. All right, and then I think that's it for this guy. But okay, so we got numbers, you guys. We got numbers. They are awesome. I'm loving it. So we're going to start with our Q1 to Q2 debt update, and then we will go on to our 2023 to 2024 update. All right, so I do have the numbers off beside me here. So we're going to start. Mortgage, starting out this at the end of March was $68,008 and 20 cents, and now it is at $67,569.68. Total paid was so sad, $438.52. That's not even my car payment, you guys. That's sad. But our personal loan started out at $14,887.26. And now we are at $11,607.36 for a total of $279.90. Woohoo! Now the Harley was at $21,500 515.40. And now it is at 19. Woohoo! 379.58. I love those being under 20,000. So we paid $2,135.82. Now Jimbo's truck is a different story. 23,734.90. Started or ended with Q1, and now at Q2 we are at 22,304.67. Total paid was $1,430.23. And I will let you know, this is our newest vehicle payment. I mean, besides the camper, we did have the we got the camper last May. That's when I started tracking debt. But the truck was the newest one since then. My Honda 19,163.24 was the ending balance for Q1 and is now at 17,369.11 for a total paid of $1,794.13. Toy hauler, our camper, was at 18,174.96. It is now at 17,124.79 for a total paid of $1,050.17. And student loan is still the same. Whoops. Because I have not made a payment on that since March. Okay, so our Q1 balance was, did I do this? I did not. Boogers. I thought I did. All right, hold up while I do some mathing. Nope. All right, sorry about that. I thought I had those numbers up. Okay, so we are down to 162,355.19, and we're going to, and I messed up on that one. And we're going to subtract that from the beginning balance, 10,128.77. And so we're going to get our percentage paid, because I like looking at the percentage paid. So we're going to go 10,128.77, and we're going to divide it by the first number, 172,483.96 equals, and we're going to times that by 100 to get our percent, 5.87% paid in 3 months, you guys. Now I added this one down here because I wanted to let you know, because you know, this is mostly what I do on my channel. So we did complete 5,553 in savings challenges for Q2. 3,338 went to sinking funds, and 2,215 went to debt. Now remember, this is not the actual number because I do empty out the debt binder every month, but that's the total number of the challenge was together. So yay. Okay, now you guys ready for some good stuff? So, as you know, if you've been here for a while, I started budgeting 2 years ago, pretty much 2 years ago. But I never tracked our debt until we got the camper, and I'm like, in May of 2023, and I'm like, God, how much debt are we in? So I started tracking it, but I didn't start paying on it until I started my channel, which was, I started in July, but I didn't make my first video till August. So I didn't start focusing on paying off debt until August. So this is actually 13 months of tracking my debt, but only like 11 months of like really focusing on paying debt off. So here's the numbers from when I started to where I am now. So we will get that going. So our mortgage when we started in May was $69,579.16. And you guys have already seen these numbers over here, but I'm going to write them back down again so you can actually see the big picture. And I'm quite happy with it. So we got it down to about $2,000. So we actually paid $2,009.48, which was, and you guys know I like percents, it was 2.9% off the total loan in a year. That's sad. Personal loan when I started tracking in May was $19,637.70, and now it's at $11,607.36, which was a total of $8,030.34. And you guys remember I did not really start focusing on this debt until April of this year. So this past quarter is when I stopped paying on the student loans and started focusing on this. So we paid a total of 40.9% off of this loan so far. Awesome, right? The Harley started out last year at $26,324.97, and now it's at $19,379.58, which is amazing. So we paid almost $7,000 on this one. And yeah, so we've paid off 26.4% of that in the past year. Now for Jimmo's truck, it started at $27,18.43, and we are down to $22,304.67, and we have paid $4,713.76 on this one. So 17.4% of that loan was paid off within the last year. Now my Honda, it was at $23,458.94, and another good one, $17,369.11. So for a total of $6,089.83. So 26% off of that loan. Now the toy hauler, this is our newest loan, and this is the amount the actual loan was for, because this is when I started tracking, was $20,330. Now it's down to $17,124.79, and we paid $3,205.21 for a total of 15.8% off the first year we've had that. So that's amazing. And then student loan, if you guys have been here for the beginning, this was the main focus of my channel, to pay these off, and then they got deferred for another year, so I pivoted. So we got $7,000, so we paid $7,631, which was 50% of that loan paid off. So yes, if you guys have seen the number before and the number now, we were at $200,354.81 last year, a year ago, a little bit over a year ago. Now we're at $162,355.19 for a total amount paid of $37,999.62, almost $38,000 in 1 year. So it's 19% of our total debt paid off, you guys. That's amazing. And that's just not even a year or so. September, October, November, December, January, February, March, April, May, June. 10 months of actually focusing on paying off debt, with a couple months of just regular payments in. So my mind's blown. My mind's blown. So if we keep going this way, we'll have our debt paid off in probably less than 4 years, because these payments are going to go more to principal than interest. All of them except for the mortgage, and the toy hauler is still quite new, but still more is going to the principal than interest on that loan, because it's not very high interest rate. So I think I would love to hope that we could get this paid off in the next 6 months, but I don't think we will, just because Christmas coming up and things like that. But I would love to get this definitely over. See, how much did we pay in $8,000? We paid $8,000 in 3 months. Ooh, if we can continue to pay that. Oh no, that was June. I'm looking at the wrong one. Hold on. We paid $3,200. So $5,000. Maybe we can get this down to like $2,000 by the end of the year, and then we'll start focusing on the next debt, which that still won't be the student loans, if we can get that paid off really soon, because these don't start until July of next year. So we could start on, I believe, maybe my Honda, because most of that payment is going to the principal anyways, and it's quite a big payment to be able to snowball. So I'd be able to snowball this payment into that, plus our debt challenges. That would be amazing. So I'm so looking forward to this next quarter. Thank you guys for being here for my Q2 update and my 1 year of tracking my debt update. I appreciate you guys all. I love you. If you have any questions, leave them below. Answer the movie down below, and I will see you for Thrifty Thursdays tomorrow, guys. Bye.